What if the calm waters of the Baltic Sea are not calm at all, but a ticking clock? What if NATO's growing presence along Russia's borders collides head-on with Moscow's own threats of turning the region into a sea of fire? Could this narrow stretch of water, just a short flight away from the capitals of Europe, become the next battlefield? Before we go further, let's be absolutely clear. This is analysis, not advocacy. We are not here to glorify war, but to understand the balance of power, the risks of miscalculation, and why this patch of ocean might suddenly hold the world's attention. Let's set the scene. Picture a map of Europe. NATO bases dot the borders of the Baltic states: Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. American F-35s and European F-16s roar out of airfields, their radar signatures invisible, their pilots watching the horizon. Across the border, in Kaliningrad, Russia flexes with MiG-31s, capable of Mach 3 speeds, tearing through the sky to show the alliance that Moscow isn't afraid. But here is the real question. Is Russia truly ready to challenge NATO here? Or is this just another bluff, another roar louder than the bite? The Baltic region has always been a fault line. During the Cold War, it was the gateway where East met West, where NATO planners watched nervously for Soviet bombers or submarines. Today, the tension has returned, but the stakes are even higher. NATO has expanded, stretching to Russia's very doorstep. For Moscow, this feels like encirclement. For NATO, it's deterrence, a way of showing unity in the face of aggression. So what happens if these forces clash? Let's start in the skies. On NATO's side, the F-35 Lightning II is the star of the show. It's not just stealthy, it's smart. Its sensor fusion allows pilots to see the entire battlefield in real time, connecting to AWACS command aircraft and allied fighters like a digital nervous system. Supporting them are F-16s, workhorses of the alliance, and drones like the MQ-9 Reaper, scanning the seas and skies for threats. Russia counters with MiG-31 interceptors, among the fastest jets in the world, and Su-35s, known for their agility. On paper, the Su-57 stealth fighter might enter the mix, but with so few in service, it's more of a rumor than a reality. The truth? While Russian jets are fast and flashy, NATO's advantage lies in integration. Dozens of eyes working together, networks that share data instantly. It's not about one jet versus another, but one system versus another. And in that fight, NATO's system is stronger. Yes, Russia's MiG-31 can hit Mach 3, but what good is speed if you cannot see the stealth fighter that's already locked onto you? Then there's the sea itself. NATO's navies, American destroyers, British frigates, German submarines, regularly patrol the Baltic. U.S. Aegis-equipped warships bring powerful air defense and Tomahawk cruise missiles. Submarines silently stalk beneath the waves, unseen but always present. Russia's Baltic Fleet, based in Kaliningrad, is far smaller. It includes a few frigates, corvettes, and diesel submarines. Effective in defense, yes, but nowhere near the global reach or strike power of NATO's maritime forces. It's the difference between guarding your backyard and commanding the whole neighborhood. Russia threatens a sea of fire, but when your navy is outgunned 5-1, who really gets burned? But the real danger is not in open war, it's in accidents. In the Baltic, flight times are measured in minutes. An F-35 taking off from Estonia could be in Russian airspace before a Kremlin general has finished his coffee. A MiG-31 streaking from Kaliningrad could trigger NATO radars in seconds. One wrong move, one misinterpreted radar blip, and suddenly the whole region is on the brink. So let's imagine some scenarios. Scenario 1. Aerial skirmish. A Russian MiG-31 buzzes a NATO patrol. A NATO pilot locks radar in return. Shots are fired. Suddenly, what began as an intercept becomes an international incident. Scenario 2. Naval clash. A NATO destroyer patrols international waters. Russian corvettes challenge it. Shots are exchanged, and within hours, NATO's superior fleet presses forward. Russia, outmatched, resorts to missiles from Kaliningrad. Scenario 3. Controlled escalation. Both sides test each other, but pull back before real damage is done. Moscow uses rhetoric, NATO uses deployments, and the world watches the tension rise like steam from boiling water. And here's the chilling thought. In a region this small, could even a controlled clash stay under control? Let's talk about Kaliningrad, the jewel and the curse of Russia's presence in the Baltic. This exclave, squeezed between Poland and Lithuania, is bristling with Iskander missiles and S-400 air defenses. To Moscow, it's a dagger pointed at NATO's heart. To NATO, it's a target surrounded on all sides. In a crisis, Kaliningrad would light up instantly, missiles launching both ways. The geography is unforgiving. No buffer, no room for mistakes. So what's the payoff? The Baltic Sea could easily become the world's next flashpoint, not because either side wants war, but because both sides feel they must show strength. NATO sees unity tested. Russia sees survival tested. The danger lies in the gap between perception and reality. And let's be honest, comparing capabilities, NATO holds the advantage. Its fleets are larger. Its skies are filled with more advanced aircraft. Its networks and logistics stretch across the Atlantic. Russia can threaten. It can rattle sabers. It can send MiGs screaming across the sky. But can it really sustain a fight against the combined might of NATO? It's like bringing a sword to a gunfight. Loud, dramatic, but ultimately outmatched. The Baltic may not yet be a battlefield, but it is a chessboard where every move is watched, every misstep magnified. NATO encircles, Russia challenges, and the world wonders, is this the next Syria, not in the Middle East, but in the heart of Europe? So what do you think? Could the Baltic Sea truly become the next great conflict zone? Or is it destined to remain a stage for bluffs, warnings, and close calls?